Hello and welcome to our next lecture of AWS. I am Sindhu Hussain and I'm your today's instructor. So today we'll be talking about ELB, Elastic Load Balancer. So before that we should be knowing that what exactly cloud computing is. So it means storing and accessing the data and programs on remote servers that are hosted on the internet instead of the computer's hard drive or local server. It is also referred to as internet-based computing. Now, what is ELB, which is Elastic Load Balancer? It is a service provided by Amazon in which the incoming traffic is efficiently and automatically distributed across a group of backend servers in a manner that increases speed and performances. Like you can see here, that the load and the incoming traffic is divided equally, or you can say is efficiently distributed among the backend servers so that it will increase the performance. Now these are the types of load balancer: classic load balancer, application load balancer, network load balancers, and gateway load balancers. Here we'll be mostly talking about application load balancer, and we'll be doing hands-on to see that what exactly these load balancers are. Now log in our console and search for EC2. So here we can see my instances are 0. So I'll create and launch instances here. Let's give it a name as my first instance, and just go for this Amazon Linux. Architecture will remain the same. This is free tier T3 micro. Without key pair you have to exceed, and all this you can stay like this only, like by default. Yeah, now I want number of instances as 2, and I'm going to rename it when it is going to get created. Now let me see, they got created, view all instances. So here if I'll see and refresh, so I can see my 2 instances are running. These are the 2 instances are running. I wanted 2 instances. Now I'll create a load balancer for this so that my load is equally divided. Now these are the application load balancer, network load balancer, and gateway load balancer. Application load balancer is where it's a flexible feature set for your applications with HTTP and HTTPS traffic. It will only direct HTTP and HTTPS traffic, whereas network load balancer will be taking millions of requests per second securely while maintaining ultra low latency. And gateway load balancer, it is basically you need to deploy and manage a fleet of third-party virtual appliances, and these appliances enable you to improve security, compliance, and policy controls. These are basically for the security and compliance control. But we will go for application load balancer. Let's create an application load balancer, name it as first LB demo. It should be internet facing, and this is the okay. We have to select all the AZs, and let's take security group as launch wizard 1. Here I have to create target group. We can create a target group here, and when I'm going to create a target group, I have to create one new security group also for this. So let's create a security group and give it name as first ST demo. We can even give the description. Let's say allow HTTP request to the developers. and we can do inbound rules and outbound rules. In inbound rules, I will go for HTTP and all the portals, all the sources, allow all IP addresses to access your instance. Now outbound is already by default, and now I'll create a security group. Now in the create application load balancer, we'll refresh and see, and we'll select our this first SG demo, this one. And now I go for the target group. Here target group I have to okay create, select, now create target group. Okay, here you have to create a target group. Now just target group name, just give it a name and select all the features, let it be by default, and target both the instance, include as pending, both you can target, and create target group, continue. Include as pending, you can say create target group. Now you can see the two target groups are already got created. Now I'll go in the here and I'll mine was this one TG demo which I have created. Now create load balancer. It is successfully created. It got created, and here you can see there is the target group, and here, there are initialized. After few seconds, it will come as healthy. The target group from here, let's supposedly TG demo, you'll select it from here and then create the load balancer. So my load balancer will get created as first LB demo. Now we can see the target group. So in target group we can see the health status. So in this we can see that our two instances are working correctly fine or not. So they are initialized. So right now it is health status is not coming, health report, but after few seconds or few minutes it is going to come here. So if these are healthy, then it will come here. Now I can terminate my instances. My first instance and second instance, as you can see, I have renamed. So just terminate it from here if I have to terminate, because you have to terminate the instances, otherwise you will be charged. So let me clean everything and let me go in my EC2 dashboard, and you can see there are 3 security groups, 2 instances which I have terminated. It will take time. So you can terminate and delete this first load balancer also, and delete load balancer, and you can type confirm here and delete. So load balancer got deleted, your instances got deleted. Now you can check on the EC2 dashboard security groups. You can delete the security groups also, delete it one by one, and you cannot delete the by default one. So you have to delete the ones you have created. So let's go and check. Okay, this is the by default one. So just delete the ones which we have created. It will ask for confirmation before deleting. So delete it, and when I'll refresh and I'll see. So only by default one is there. So again go and check on the EC2 dashboard. Security group is 1, instances 2 are there, but they got terminated. Target groups 2 have created, so I can delete both the target groups. So let me see action. Let me delete one by one. So see, delete, and then delete this one also. Okay, so I can delete my target groups like this. Just refresh and see. Yeah, see, there are no target groups left. So here if I see the load balancer, so no load balancer is there. Key pair, no key pair is there. Volumes, no, I have not given any volume, EC2 dashboard. So security group is one, everything got cleaned. Instances, the two are showing, but still it will take some time for them to shut down. Advantages of elastic load balancer. So ELB automatically distribute incoming application traffic across multiple targets such as EC2 instances, containers, and IP addresses to achieve high availability. It can automatically scale to handle changes in traffic demand, allowing you to maintain consistent application performance. It can monitor the health of its registered targets and routes traffic only to the healthy targets. It evenly distributes traffic across all availability zones in a region, improving fault tolerance. Now the other one is auto scaling group. We are generally we use auto scaling group only for the load balancer, because in this what happens that we don't have to monitor our load balancer and instances on a regular basis. Once one load balancer got or the instance got deleted, let's discuss that what is exactly auto scaling group is. So auto scaling is an Amazon web service. It allows instances to scale when traffic or CPU load increases. It is a service that monitors all instances that are configured into the scaling auto scaling group and ensures that loads are balanced in all instances. When we created the auto scaling group, we configured the desired capacity, minimum capacity, and maximum capacity and CPU utilization. If CPU utilization increases by 60% in all instances, one or more instances created, and if CPU utilization decreases by 30% in all instances, one instance is terminated. These are totally up to us. What is our requirement? If any instance fails due to any reason, then the scaling group maintains the desired capacity and start another instance. The auto scaling group follows horizontal scaling. This service is very important for us nowadays because we do not need to create any new instance manually and do not require manual monitoring. So, as the theory says, that auto scaling group is something which gets initiated by itself. Like it all depends on the CPU utilization. If instances size and the load is getting increased, then automatically it will delete the instance. And if in case there is some default in your instance, supposedly you have to create three instances, and you want that those three instances to work all the time. So in that case, if one instance is not working, so what we'll be doing is the auto scaling group will remove that defective instance and it will automatically create the new instance by itself. So let's hands on this and see an example. Let's see the instances. There are no instances right now, so I'll go on the auto scaling group and create the auto scaling group. So this is how the explanation that how it works. So I've already told you that how it works. There is certain minimum size and maximum size and desired capacity in this. So how it works we have to see, and setting different minimum and maximum capacity values. You can manually set all the things. So let's create and give it a name as auto scaling group. AST demo. Create a launch template for this. So let's give it a name as demo or anything. Demo template or temp template version. You can description also you can give. I'm leaving that. Now quick start. Amazon Linux. and architecture will remain the same by default. Instant type, you have to take the free type, tier 1. So keep your login, don't include like any launch template. In this also, uh, by default there are some security groups, so I'll take that one. Advanced detail, yeah, you can even put all the description here, but let's create a template right now and view launch templates. So here are my two templates. Earlier I have created one, right now I have created a demo temp, and if I'll go inside this and see, this is my new template. Like all the description and everything is written here. If you want to delete, you can delete. Versioning and everything is here. Details are also specified in the launch template and everything. Demo template I have selected here. Now next, and select the availability zone. So I'll go for all the zones. Now go to next, and no load balancer attached to an existing load balancer. So whatever existing load balancer is there, so I'm going to attach it to that. Right now there is no target group, but I should be having the target group because initially I have deleted the load balancer, so I'll have to create a new target group. So let's create a new target group first. Name it anything, demo, TG, or whatever name you want to give, just name it. Next, and here you can see include pending. Okay, I have to, for target group I need to have an instance also, or just create a target group without the instance, and just see here and check here. If I'll refresh it, I can see demo TG is here. So just go down and see monitoring and everything is fine. Enable default instance. The next, now desired capacity, I have to see that how many number of instances you want to create. So specify a group size. So let it be one, and in or let's say let it be two, and the minimum desired capacity I'll take it as 1, and maximum as 4. Like one should be there, one must be there, and maximum 4 can go. So no policy I'm going to select. Now next, and add notification, so no need to add the notification right now. Next, you can actually, we can even put tags also, like because tags are important, and if you want to duplicate keys specified in auto scaling, so you can even add the tag. So right now I'm leaving the tag, and or you can even give the tag if you want, demo or whatever. Then do the next, and now these are the specification of auto scaling group. You can see the group size is 2, and create auto scaling group. Now you can see that how it works, how it will work. So our auto scaling group got created. Updating capacity, desired capacity is 2, which means that minimum uh, like 2 instances will run, minimum will be 1, and maximum can be 4. So this is the health status and everything, so you can check all the things in the auto scaling group itself. So if I have to uh, if I have to turn on the health check status, that like after how many seconds it should get updated, so you can say 5 seconds, like within 5 seconds we should know that what is the health status of our group. So you can see that I have not created these instances, it got created by ASG itself, and they both are healthy. And these are the instances. Supposedly if I am going to delete one instance out of it, let's say I'm going to delete one instance, detach or delete, you can say, or delete it from directly from the EC2 dashboard. From here, if I'm going to delete one instance, let's say terminate, in instance, terminate instance. So, but there two instance I want, uh, by ASG, two instances must be running. So if I'll check in ASG and I'll check the report here, activity, if I'm going to check. So in activity history, you can see that one got failed, which I have deleted, and two got initiated by itself. Like when one is deleted, automatically the other one got created. Like you can now also see there are two healthy instances here. So this is how AST works, and it is very much secure, and this is how you should be working. Now if in case that if see here also you can see the status. So one is pending, two are running and one got terminated, so they got automatically created. If I want to delete the instances from here, then I cannot clean like this. For that, I have to go in the auto scaling group and I have to delete the entire auto scaling group from here, because if I'm going to delete one by one instances, then again the instances will be recreated. So first of all, if I have to do cleaning, then I have to entirely clean the auto scaling group. Um, Otherwise instances will get created, and if I'm going to delete this, it will take some time. So let's up till then just see the dashboard. So if I'll check the dashboard and see, there is still auto scaling group 1 running. So just because it will take time, auto scaling again, it is still deleting. Just refresh and see. Okay, still it will take a lot of time in getting deleted. So let's check and wait. Load balancer, just see there are no load balancer, there are no security groups. By default, one is present. Target groups. Okay, let me delete one target group, this one. So delete this target group and again check your again check the auto scaling group and see. Oh, it's still working. It will take some time. You can see in the dashboard. So this is how you have to delete it, auto scaling. Otherwise, so these are the advantages of auto scaling group. It is dynamic scaling. AWS auto scaling service doesn't require any type of manual intervention. It will automatically scale the application down and up depending upon the incoming traffic. Pay for your use. Because of auto scaling, the resource will be utilized in the optimized way. Where the demand is low, the resources utilization will be low, and the demand will be high, the resources utilization will increase. So the AWS is going to charge you only for the amount of resources you really used. Automatic performance maintenance. AWS autoscaling maintains the optimal application performance. With considering the workloads, it will ensure that the application is running to desired level, which will decrease the latency, and also the capacity will be increased but based on our application. This is it for this lecture. For the next lecture, we'll